And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, take on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's James. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On the move now. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Can he make it to the marker? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks free. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
How about this defense? That is called a team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Clemson now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and then actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add the lead now to PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Back to throw. It's Lacy. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they converted, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides to avoid the big hit. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. With the catch, it's Brown. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Defensive timeout taken here. Goal line formation for the defense. It's an option look. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. They'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
To the air, it's Lacy. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Berry. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. To throw, it's Lacy. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Looks to the left. Pass caught. What a move into open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tough to show for the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Clemson.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He keeps it on the design run. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. It right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. The pocket breaking down. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Lacy. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Fires it to the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Brown. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The short completion with the tight end. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. The pass is caught. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. It is 23 yards out. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. They fake it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. No surprise there. Oh, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Encroachment defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Lacy. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call in that screen play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. From the shotgun to handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out of the field. Controversial and unsuccessful 4th down decision to set the offense up 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking to throw. It's Lacy. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. And off the deflection, it's caught. cross midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action here on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's a quarterback keeper. Has the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Running back grabs it on a screen. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Touchdown, Clemson. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Longhorns have first and 10 here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To the air, it's Lacy. And it's caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Let's it fly out of the wideout. He's got it enough for a first down. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's complete. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. A sack makes it second down and forever. Dropping back. It's Lacy. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive.
Looking deep down the left side. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand.